Just like in our world, bugs have their fair share of bad guys too. That's why they must have brave cops and clever detectives to make sure their community is safe and sound. Inspector Sun is one of the most famous detectives in Shanghai. He might seem like an overdramatic spider, but he's got extreme luck. This gift of luck helps him catch the most notorious criminals without much effort. Right now, Sun is following the track of a dangerous gangster called the Red Locust. After a long search, he finally reached the right spot. The cops are here too. The Red Locust is hidden in a firework factory along with his huge swarm. The cops are afraid to go in, but Sun is ready to take the risk. He sneaks into the factory and threatens the Red Locust to give up. The Locust laughs at Sun's courage to stand against him alone. He orders his swarm to catch Sun immediately. The silly inspector is not carrying any weapons. He picks up a matchstick to fight. The Locust smiles and offers him a rest as a joke. Sun puts on the handcuffs right away. The matchstick he's holding is about to go off, so Sun throws it away. He had forgotten it was a fireworks factory. The little matchstick caused a huge blast. The Red Locust gets caught and is under police custody, and Sun gets famous again. However, the risky blast caused injuries to hundreds of cops and civilians. Jerry, the chief, calls in Inspector Sun. Jerry is also his uncle. That's why Sun made it in the field without any talent. Jerry scolds the inspector for such a careless act. He believes Sun is only relying on his luck. Otherwise, he doesn't deserve to be an inspector. He takes away Sun's license and forbids him from getting involved in any police operations. Heartbroken, Sun decides to have a vacation in New York City. The fresh environment may help him take a new start. Before he could, a young jumping spider stopped his way. It's Janie, a die-hard fan of Inspector Sun. She offers to become his assistant for free, but Sun declines it immediately. He likes to work alone. While they were chatting, Sun's flight took off. Luckily, he meets one of his old friends at the port. Scarab is in charge of one of the flights in New York. He offers Sun a free ride as a return gift for all the times Sun saved his life. The inspector is finally on board, but the naughty Janie has sneaked in too. Sun calls Scarab to catch Janie, but she hides away in the blink of an eye. Later that night, Sun joins Scarab and the plane's captain for dinner. The VIP banquet is filled with well-known names in the Bug Society, including the famous Black Widow. She's a gorgeous lady named Arabella who's been married to 13 men, but they all died. Regardless of her dark history, Arabella attracts numerous men because of her unmatchable beauty. Right now, she's married to a rich scientist named Dr. Bugsy, who's also rumored to work for the Red Locust. The newlywed couple seem madly in love with each other and makes everyone around them jealous. Dr. Bugsy calls Sun for a quick chat and requests him to accept a special job. Dr. Bugsy is getting life threats from an unknown source. He wants Sun to investigate the matter. Sun gets a negative aura from Arabella and doesn't want to get involved in anything related to her. Moreover, his license is taken away by Jerry. Sun takes his leave after rejecting Bugsy's offer. Meanwhile, Scarab has caught Janie. He's about to throw her out of the plane, but Sun stops him. Sun is not usually this kind, but he doesn't want his fan to meet such a horrible fate. Scarab agrees to let Janie stay on the plane on one condition. She'll stay in Sun's room. Like other female spiders of her age, Janie is extremely energetic and talks non-stop. Her family was eaten by the Red Swarm. Inspector Sun was the one who put them behind bars. That's why Janie is such a big fan. She wants to join Sun on his next mission, and little did they know, it's just around the corner. A murder has taken place. It's no other than Dr. Bugsy. He's found dead stuck on a spiderweb. Everyone's suspecting the Black Widow. She's been arrested but keeps denying the blame. Sun and Janie take a close look at the crime scene and find a bunch of worthy proof. Dr. Bugsy is also missing a leg, and it's the same one as Sun. So it could be a work of the Red Locust. He usually pulls off the legs of his victims, but he's already behind bars. Sun needs some time to think. He gets inside his room and builds a web wall so Janie can disturb him. Unfortunately, a huge termite attacks him out of nowhere. Janie can't hear the screams because of the wall, and Sun keeps fighting alone. After a while, Janie gets worried and breaks the wall. She's great at attacking and saves Sun. The termite had a small life and exploded. After the messy incident, Inspector Sun decides to continue his investigation. He gets into the security room to talk to Arabella. She reminds him of their last meeting. It was at the time when Sun's wife was murdered and he suspected every person in sight. Arabella was arrested for it too. She was proven innocent later and she's still in denial. Arabella hands over an orb to Sun, calling it important proof. While Sun is busy looking at the orb, Arabella bites his hand. She doesn't intend to poison him. She wants Sun to match it with a bite mark on Dr. Bugsy's neck, so Arabella can be proven innocent. Sun locks up Janie so she doesn't get in trouble and proceeds towards the crime scene. The dead body is being taken away by the ants for decomposition. Sun keeps following them and reaches their territory. The queen recognizes him immediately. She wants him to work for her. The ants do tons of work in the plane. They're responsible for catering and keeping an eye on everything. They also deliver crucial information to the plane's captain. Regardless of so much hard work, they can't find the reason behind the disappearance of thousands of their workers. The queen verifies that the mark on Dr. Bugsy's neck wasn't Arabella's, and now she wants Sun to work on the ants' case. If he doesn't, the ants are going to eat him alive. Sun continues the investigation by roaming around the plane. He gets in the honeymoon suite where Dr. Bugsy was staying. The captain interrupts him and warns him to stay away from this matter. Sun tries to convince the captain of his progress in the case. Dr. Bugsy wasn't killed by a spider at all. His body was hollow like it was sucked by someone. This can only be done by an assassin bug. The captain ignores what he said and orders his arrest. Thankfully, Scarab sets Sun and his sidekick Janie free. They talk with the only witness, Mrs. Vachu, to gather more information. She's traveling with her kids who are surprisingly quite well behaved. Suddenly, a strange liquid falls off the ceiling and burns the tablecloth. It's coming from a pale, green assassin bug. He jumps around to reach Arabella. The cops try to shoot him, but the bug succeeds in running away with Arabella. Sun gives up, but Janie hasn't. She carries the inspector on his back and jumps into the air vent. They follow the assassin bug and reach where the humans are riding. Scarab and the cops reach there too. The humans start to panic on seeing the bugs crawling around them. Luckily, they succeed in escaping the humans and reaching back to their territory. Sun tries to question the assassin bug, but he speaks a strange language. Only Arabella can understand him. He said that he didn't kill Dr. Bugsy. He was hired by Dr. Bugsy to protect him. After his murder, he was trying to protect his widow Arabella from an unknown monster. Scarab can digest this statement, but Sun seems to believe him. Before he could say another word, the assassin bug is killed mysteriously. There's definitely a monster on the plane. Suddenly, the passengers start to scream. In fear, Inspector Sun and the cops rush to find a safe place. But Sun loses breath and slows down while Scarab takes Arabella and Janie to the plane door. He hangs to them and asks about the money left by Dr. Bugsy. Scarab was after the money all this time, and that's why he asks Sun's help. Unfortunately, there's not a penny left by Dr. Bugsy. He used to call his work his wealth. Scarab gets angry and tries to steal the orb Bugsy left for Sun. While fighting for it, they all fall out of the plane. Sun plays cleverly and ties Scarab with a parachute. Moreover, the real orb is still with Janie. The ants' troops help the spider get inside the plane, and they finally open the orb. Surprisingly, it's empty. Sun needs some time to think. After a few hours, he gathers all the passengers in the banquet hall. Everyone is under suspicion. The bite mark on Bugsy's neck was of a black widow, but it wasn't Arabella's. His blood sucked by an assassin bug will do, but he was hired to protect him instead. A wing similar to the plane captain's was found at the crime scene too, but the captain can't do such a daring thing either. In conclusion, it was done by a monster that has the qualities of multiple bugs. Sun believes that the red locust has lost all of his swarm in the factory explosion. He hired Bugsy to produce a lab-based swarm that should have multiple qualities. Bugsy even invented the formula that can turn any bug into the swarm queen. He felt guilty later and left the experiment. He hid the queen formula in the orb, but it was stolen before reaching Sun. The one behind the murder is Vachu. She's an insect created in the lab, and her children are just robots. That's why they behaved so well. After killing Bugsy, Vachu had drunk the formula from the orb, and the Red Locust wanted to use her to create his new swarm. Yes, the Red Locust escaped from prison and sneaked into the plane. Sun tries to find him, but the Locust gives him a rest voluntarily. He doesn't protest at all, but he makes fun of Sun. The famous inspector couldn't solve a case all by himself. Most of the work was done by Janie. Sun is just lucky to find such a good assistant. Hearing this, Inspector Sun gets angry and calls Janie a useless kid. These words shatter Janie's heart, and she runs away crying. Meanwhile, Vachu builds a cocoon around her and transforms into a modified locust. Afterwards, she uses the thousands of kidnapped ants and turns them into locusts as well. All the passengers are under her attack too, including Arabella. Vachu transforms them all into locusts and builds her swarm. Their aim to spread crime all around the world, and the only ones left are Sun and Janie, and the captain. But Sun has a good plan to follow. He advises the captain to distract the pilot and make the plane follow the locust swarm. The Red Locust separates from his swarm and Sun proceeds to catch him. Unfortunately, he misses at his first attempt and falls down on a bird along with Janie. However, he's not giving up. He jumps on Vachu again and breaks his antenna to use it as a sword. The Red Locust wants to end the discrimination in insect society and turn everyone the same. But Sun can't let him mess up the diversity. He keeps fighting the Red Locust, but in the end, his luck saves him again. A fish jumps out of the water and eats up Vachu while Sun lands at the port safely. He uses the antenna to call the transformed locusts, and Janie breaks it to turn all the passengers back to normal. Inspector Sun is already getting more cases to solve, but he's not alone anymore. He has a huge team of skilled workers to aid him, and Inspector Sun is grateful to have them all. A hero is not one that walks alone. He's one who can make any team work efficiently.